Friends, it's great to be here in Brighton. And I come here today with a message for the people of Brighton and the people of Britain. Labour has listened, Labour has learned, and Labour is ready to lead. And I want to send a very clear signal today. It's wrong that millions of people in our country are going out to work, unable to afford to bring up their families. The Labour government will put it right. We will strengthen the national minimum wage. We will make work pay for the workers of Britain. And we're going to scrap the bedroom tax. That's what I mean by a government that fights for you.
What's your vision for education?
It is the direct opposite of Michael Gove's vision for education. This is a guy who's putting unqualified teachers in the classroom, who's building free schools in areas where there are surplus places, where there is a class sizes crisis in our primary schools. We're not going to build any more free schools. A Labour government isn't going to build any more free schools. It's right that 50% of people go to university, but we can't write off the 50% of people who don't go to university. We've got to give them proper careers, proper vocational qualifications.
How would you tackle the homeless problem in this country?
Simple, sir. We'll start building homes again in this country.
I'm on the streets, yeah? How's that answering our question? How are you helping us then?
Well, look, I'm determined we help you, Louise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of our Labour councillors afterwards to come and talk to you about how we can help you in your specific circumstances. And I want us to get into government, and I'm afraid we're going to have to wait 18 months to do that. And we're going to start building homes again. But we're not going to wait 18 months to help you, Louise. So I'm going to get one of our councillors in fact, she's just coming over to talk to you, to help you. That is what a Labour government, a Labour Party does, ladies and gentlemen. It fights for people like Louise.
Hi Ed, will the Labour Party give a cast iron guarantee to appeal this government's destructive NHS reforms?
Yes, we will, and thank you for your question. We will repeal the Health and Social Care Bill.
Mrs. Thatcher once said, the trouble with socialism is that sooner or later we run out of other people's money to spend. How can we trust you to do the same with all the promises that you're making?
It's not going to be an easy life under the Labour government. We've said that in 2015-16, we'll have to inherit the spending plans, day-to-day spending plans from this government. I'm not making easy promises. But what does the difference come down to? Maybe this answers Chris's question as well. It's what kind of choices do you make? I asked David Cameron week after week about the bedroom tax at Prime Minister's questions. He had no answers for the disabled people being hit by the bedroom tax. He had no answers for the military families being hit by the bedroom tax. He had no answers for all the other people being hit by it, but he just ploughed on at the same time as cutting taxes for hedge funds. Now, I have different priorities. I don't think the priority in this country is to cut taxes for hedge funds. You can either think tough times mean you lower your ambitions for the country, or you can think tough times mean you raise your ambitions for the country. I think the latter. I think you raise your ambitions for the country. Because I think it's in the tough times you've got to give people a vision of what the country can be like. That's what a Labour government will do, sir.